So I just got done watching the Magic Whip debut concert from London that was streaming on the Beats YouTube channel. Just want to go ahead and give some small thoughts on it um, while it was fresh on my mind. Um, definitely listening to most of the songs. The songs Ice Cream Man and Ghost Ship weren't featured for some reason, but I did find a recording of Ice Cream Man on YouTube that you can hear right now. I still can't find a place to listen to Ghost Ship, but except for that song, I've heard the whole thing now. This is definitely Blur's most mature album. I can definitely tell that they've kind of grown up a little bit on this thing. First of all, the lyrics on this album are way stronger than a lot of the past Blur work. I mean, like songs like "My Terracotta Heart," I believe it's called. The lyrics on that song and Paul Yang, Pon Yang, I can't pronounce the name. Um, the lyrics on both of those songs, they're both kind of slow songs, but they're very, very beautiful lyrics. Um, really gorgeous songs. Speaking of that, like the song "New World Towers," the second one on the album, reminds me a whole lot of like Al Burns, his self-titled album, his solo album that came out last year. It reminds me a whole lot of the songs on that album. There's actually one song, I think it was "My Terracotta Heart," that it kind of actually sounds like Hollow Ponds off of the off of Everyday Robots. Um, yeah, there's a whole lot more slowed tempo songs than I was expecting. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying that at all. Um, but yeah, really gorgeous, really beautiful songs. I really love how Ice Cream Man kind of has like like the Ice Cream Man like music, how it kind of uses those type of sounds and stuff like you hear on an ice cream truck. I think that's kind of cool. That's a really good song with a really cool melody to it. Um, yeah, I really like that one a whole lot. The song "I Broadcast," whoa, "I Broadcast" is like song 2 2.0. "I Broadcast" is really fast moving, really dirty guitar, really like a 2 minute long, quick going track, and it sounds sick. "I Broadcast," definitely a favorite. Of course, the song "Lonesome Street" was amazing opening the show. "Go Out," I personally think it sounds better live than it does on the studio version. It was really good. Um, so they had that. And then the song "Ong Ong," um, second last song on the album, one of the catchiest things on the entire record. That chorus, "I wanna be with you," and then all the la 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 la. It's so Blur. It's so fucking awesome. It's Blur. It's so pure Blur. It's just such a fun song. I can imagine like putting this song on like any mixtape that I ever make for someone ever. The song "Ong Ong." It's just so pure Blur. It's amazing. And then the song "Mirror Ball" was a really emotional way to end the album. Um, Graham's guitar playing on some of the slower tracks on here um, really enhance it. It's Graham's guitar work on this album that separates some of the slow songs from being like full on sounding like they're from Everyday Robots, in my opinion. A few songs on here, if it was just Allbarn with his acoustic guitar and there was no other instrumentation, it would sound a lot like Allbarn's solo work. But Graham's guitar in those songs, the way that he's picking in the background at some of them, really enhance the tracks. And the melodies on this album too, very very mature. They sound like, I mean, they sound like, because they've been doing it a long time. It's really like really creative, and yeah, it's just really good. Um, yeah, it does seem like, listening to it though, that it seems like it's kind of like an upbeat song then it's more of a slow song, and then it's an upbeat song, and then it's a little bit more of a slow song. It seems like it kind of flip-flops back and forth from what I've heard so far. Um, Maybe the studio tracks will give like a different feel, but from listening to it live, that's just the impressions that I'm kind of getting right now. And then, of course, they closed the show with "Trouble in the Message Center," which is awesome. One of my favorite songs on Parklife. So ended it with a good oldie. So yeah, that's just kind of my initial thoughts on the Magic Whip at the moment. After hearing it pretty much in full, I have no idea what the song "Ghost Ship" sounds like though. Um, Maybe I can put up a personal track review for that one since it's the only one I'm missing now. But yeah, really, really good stuff. Um, God, really excited about the album. I just keep thinking back to some of these songs, and I'm kind of amazed. Definitely like this is definitely a strong contender for like album of the year to anybody who appreciates creative, beautiful music mixing in a little bit with the harder Blur. Um, yeah, I like it a lot. Man, Pong Yang was such a beautiful track. That line about the cherry trees and stuff. Ah, I need to hear these songs again. I can't wait until somebody puts this whole stream up on YouTube so that you can watch it anytime. Oh yeah. Okay, anyway, just my thoughts. Leave what you thought down there below. I finally got to see it here on the East Coast. It started at like 11 o'clock on the East Coast in the States. Like, people all over the world have seen it way before me, but can't help where I live. So yeah, tell me what you thought down there below. See you guys later. Mooney out.